today we're going to be creating a modern take on a bridal look. So let's start. Step one, really simple, break it down. What you want to do is have some sort of sectioning pattern that goes on throughout the hair. So we're going to start at the front. I know you feel comfortable with a side parting, so we're working with your side parting. What we're going to do is split the hair from the side. So we're simply going to curl these two sections and then split the top section into two and curl those. So it's quite simple, but we're going to curl the front section towards the face and the top section away from the face. First of all, I'm putting the wand in front of the hair because we're on the bottom section, and I'm wrapping it towards the face. And like I said to you, I'm not going too close at the root, and I'm leaving the ends out so you get a much more natural finish. Now hold the hair for sort of 10 to 15 seconds or until the hair feels hot to touch, and then simply take it out as you put it in. So pull the ends away and slide the wand out. Now if you have got a bit too much movement at the root, whilst it's warm you can just give it a little tug and it will just settle down and fall. So in at the root, wrapping it around, again until the hair feels hot to touch. Now at this stage, if you do find that the ends are a little bit too straight and you just want to kiss the ends, what I like to do is use the Ultimate Styler, just slide the hair in between and just give it a little bend on the ends. Regarding the amount of hair, I mean, I would say sort of between 1.5 inches and an inch, is about the right amount of hair to wrap around the wand. And with the top section, we're going to go in the opposite direction. So the wand's going to go behind the hair and we're going to wrap away from the face. Sound simple enough?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Brilliant.
On the tool, does it have variable heat controls on it?
Yeah, so with the Ultimate Styler you can vary the heat, which is a really nice point actually, because with your hair being finer, I've actually got it on a setting of 200. So it heats up to 230 degrees, but I've turned it down to 200. Just because your hair's finer, really you don't need that heat, you don't need the intensity of it. So it's a really nice point just to sort of turn it down, especially if you've got colour on your hair as well. And then what we're going to do, Jen, is just mirror that on the opposite side. So I'm going to take the same amount of sections. Now because you've gone for more of a side parting, I'm probably going to split this into 3 sections, but you want to make sure they're even sections. To do that, just brush the hair away from the face and just simply divide it into 3 and use guidelines like the middle of your eyebrow or the top of your eyebrow or even the opposite eyebrow. So I'm going to split this into 3, going from the middle to sort of the arch of your eyebrow and then the top. So simply clip top away, the middle section, and then we've got the bottom 2 sections to start on. Although we've got a little bit more structure at the front, what's nice about this look is the back is actually just going to be in random directions. So Jen, at this point I'm literally mirroring what we did on the opposite side. What I'm going to do with the middle section is I'm going to curl that away from the face, just because I want the main front section just to fall away from the face.
How do I make sure it lasts without it ending up looking crispy and
well,
too much product?
When we prepped your hair, Jen, we used some texture spray on the roots, do you remember? So when I say prep, what I basically mean is add a little bit of something on the hair when it's wet to blow dry it in. It almost makes your hair like a day old. So you still get that nice, fresh, clean finish, but it kind of texture-wise makes it almost feel like a day old. I think that's a really nice way of putting it. So now we've created the curls at the front of the hair, following that simple sectioning pattern. The back, we're going to have some fun with. So the back, we're literally going to take sections and curl it in different directions, Jen. It doesn't have to be uniformed, we're just going to kind of follow through what we did at the front, but the back really needs to breathe and have that natural finish. And so what we've done is curled the hair throughout, we've left it to set. At this point, don't worry too much about pulling it out, because a lot of people start to think, oh, it's too curly, and start pulling it out. Let it set and let it cool, because that will have the longevity then, it will last. I'm just put a little bit of serum throughout the sort of my palms and my hands, and I'm literally going to use my fingers just to pull the curls out so it goes into more of that natural wave. Don't use a comb or a brush because that will take too much away. And what you want to do is literally just with your fingers, use your fingers almost as a comb, yeah? So kind of first of all, just pull the curls through so you've got the serum going throughout the whole head of hair, and then gently just start shaking out the curls until you kind of got enough movement and enough kind of definition. Don't go too crazy, because once it's gone, it's gone-ish. I think what we should do is just add a few really simple little detailed sections, like a few braids, and just try it in the mirror. Just try lifting areas just to see where you kind of like the idea of some bits being pulled away. So that's quite nice, where it's a bit more relaxed. Do you like that away from your face though?
Yeah. That's nice, as long as it's still
as long as you've still got the volume,
there,
yeah.
That's nice.
And that one might even be enough. You know, that actually looks quite cute. So don't be afraid to sort of just play and hold bits and see preference really. When you're going to braid it, don't worry about it being super tight or super neat. I would literally take the section, split it into 3, and we're just going to do a very loose plait. So don't worry about it being perfect at all. Don't even worry about it being at the root, Jen. You don't need it to be at the root. In actual fact, if you did, it would look a bit too strict. So Jen, at this point, what we're going to do is just use a very small pin just to secure what we've created. So literally, when you're putting the pin in, just put it in one way and then twist it back on itself the other. That will secure it, and really you only need one pin for that look. So that's the finished look. We've added that little bit of detail. How do you feel?
Yeah, no, I really like it. Like, it feels dressy, but still me.
Yeah, which I think is perfect for your wedding day hair. So I hope you have a great day, and I hope you manage to recreate it.